Katie.
And I'm Casey.
And today we're going to teach you how to make the ultimate pie dough. We're going to teach you in about 2 minutes how you can make it and do it flawlessly. If you want to throw the flour right into here, and then the sugar, and then about a 1/4 teaspoon of salt. And then we're just going to use this right here and pulse it.
Ooh, cheese and butter. So you cut that into little bitty cubes? Okay.
And then the shredded cheese also stays really cold. So we're going to pulse that in too. Really do not want to blend the butter and the cheese. All right, so this is gonna go into here. You can see the size pieces of butter are a little bit bigger than, let's say, a marble or a little pebble.
Yeah.
And that's how you want it. And I'm gonna ask you to pour a little bit of ice cold water in, where you don't want the dough to be wet because it will stick, but you want it to come together. Now I use this plastic bowl scraper.
So you just press it a little bit before you pour it out.
Right. So we're gonna put this on the table, just pressing it. But you can get yourself into a nice circle this way, and you're still packing it when you're doing this without rolling it. We're gonna wanna roll from the center out. And instead of applying a ton of pressure, you're just putting enough pressure on it to stretch it. And you can add more flour if you want to make sure that it prevents from sticking, but it doesn't take that much. Casey, would you mind preheating the oven?
Okay.
To about 350.
You got it.
You want to line your crust up and see how big it is. We're going to be right up to the edge, and this has a really nice flute on it already, so we'll just trim it at the edges.
Okay.
I pull the dough up here, and you can make sure you're not sticking. And then we're going to use the rolling pin and just kind of roll it out on top. And then maybe you can help me from that side so we don't tear it.
Sure
and we'll just fit it right into the pie tin. Beautiful. And you can feel how soft that dough is.
It is, but it's still chilled.
It is still chilled. So I'm just gonna go around here and just use my finger to cut the edge. I usually use either really thick foil or double it up so that when you pull it, all the rocks don't touch it.
Okay.
And I just press it in, and then we're going to add the rocks.
The kitchen rocks.
The kitchen rocks. Any old rocks will do, just make sure that you wash them first.
Okay.
But they're gonna stay inside the foil, and that's all that really matters. And we'll press them up against the sides. This is gonna make it so that if it shrinks, it really can't go anywhere, and that the bottom cooks evenly. Okay, Casey, you can see here that I snuck in here real quick and just lifted the foil away from the sides to get a little crisp on the crust.
Oh,
for just the last 2 or 3 minutes of baking. You want to pull away so that once the crust does cool, you don't have any sticking from the foil. So now that we have the rocks and the foil out, I like to go through it. I like to just feel where it's at, because feeling is the best way to know. This one took a little over 20 minutes, but you can tell that it didn't drop, it didn't lose any of its height. It really is just that simple. In under 30 minutes, we have an ultimate pie crust.
Hey, great. I'm Casey.
I'm Katie.
Bye.
Thank you.